everybody. I just wanted to come back and show, I guess, a tutorial on how I made a couple of these little mini micro journals. I had a request on my comments and I thought it would be fun to do. So I have two little journals here that I haven't finished, but I want to show you guys how I made them. This first one here is made from a coin envelope that I just folded, and I did some collaging on the front and the back of it. I'll show you. See, and it shuts like that. So I'll show you how I did the papers inside. So there's the front and there's the inside. I might cover this too, I don't know yet. So it's like that. And I'll put some type of closure on it. Probably, I might do lace or some string or something. We'll figure something out. So, what we'll do is we'll get started on this and we'll start collaging it. So I have a little bit of scrap pieces here that we can use. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Got some graph paper. Stick that down. Hold on, I'm just going to go shut my door. There we go, I shut my door so you wouldn't hear everything out in the living room. My boyfriend's pretty quiet, but, you know, just so you're not hearing all the background noise. So I'm doing this before I have to go to work. So I have a little bit of time. So we got that piece. I also got some map paper that I'd like to use. There's a little piece of that. And some ledger, and stick that on there. I gotta try to stay in frame here. I forgot how much fun these are to make, these little tiny micro minis. Some map paper on there. And let's see, what else do I got? We'll use some of this. I don't need very big pieces. Just little pieces for this little book. And we just throw some paper on there. Some ledger. Let's see what else. Maybe a piece of this blue paper. Oh, I put it on upside down. I guess it doesn't really matter, but kind of like it right side up. Or, wait a minute, am I doing this right? Oh, I got it upside down. All right, let's turn it around. That's okay. We all make mistakes, right? Let's see what else. I'll put that right there. Give it some glue. There, so there's our piece. I'll turn it around and I'll clean up the edges. Without cutting the envelope. So there's our piece. And we'll give it a little fold now because I forget to... I'm not going to fold it all the way to this piece. I'm going to leave just a little tiny kind of space there. So it looks like that. It's okay if some of the envelope is showing too. So let's see what we'll put on the back here. Maybe we'll just cover it with a whole sheet. Like that. Making sure that we don't glue our little opening because I think I want to leave that open. That way we can maybe tuck some stuff, some little secret notes in there. So there, we'll trim that off. Like that. And I don't know, I want to stick some paper in there too. Like that. there. So it's messy, but that's how I kind of like it. Little bit messy. So we will ink the edges. Just because it makes it look nice. And we'll do this side too. So there, we got that first part done. Now we need to get our papers that are going to go inside. So I'll put you on pause for a second. I'll gather my papers and I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm just going to guesstimate. And I want ripped edges. So we'll go right about there. Let me get my ruler. Try to get it somewhat straight. And we'll rip a bunch of... Am I in... So I'll just go like this and... Put that aside. So we have that. We have the width. Now we need to do the length. So we'll go right about here. Or actually, I'll fold it. I'll fold all these pieces and then rip it to the length that we need. There we go. So right about there. So there's our first piece, and I'm just going to use that as a template for the rest. Okay, so I'm just going to finish ripping those up and I'll be right back. I got some matte paper too that I'd like to cut down and put in there. So we're just going to tear it. And then rip them down to size. Just a few sheets. And it's okay if they're not straight. This is We're looking for the messy, grungy look, I guess. So I think that's enough map paper. And then we will put them together. There, I think that's enough paper. So there's our little signature. That's going to go inside of here. Like so. Whoops, I got to glue that down. So we'll put that right there for now. Let's glue our little piece down that come up. It's just coming up because it's on the fold. So, alright. So the next part will be to put the signatures inside, or you could staple them, or yeah, you could staple them, sew them with the sewing machine. I might do that. I just might do that. I don't know yet. Okay, so let me decide on what I'm going to do, and I will be back to show you what I've done, what I'll do. So I'm going to attempt to staple this in. There we have 15 pages, which makes 30. I don't know how many sides right now, but I seen this on a video on YouTube. I forget her name, but on your stapler, you can, when you're doing multiple pages, that's what this side is for. So you can turn this around. I don't know if I can do this so you guys can see it. You can turn this around so that when you're doing multiple pages, you can use that side. So we are going to try to staple this. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try. Let me make sure I have my papers in there right side up. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so here we go. Wish me luck. All right, here's our first staple. No, I can tell it didn't work. No, it didn't work. We will try again. Since I already have the holes there, maybe it'll go this time. No, it only stuck one part there. So, I think what I'm going to do then is pass it through my sewing machine and sew it that way. I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so I put it through my sewing machine. And there's what the other side looks like. So there's our little coin folder, coin envelope, mini journal. Now I don't know what to do for a closure, and I might want to decorate this little side here, but what can we do for a closure? Okay, so I have this trim I figured we could use as a closure. And all I'm going to do is just tie it around and close it like this. If you guys can see that. My hands are in the way. There. And we'll cut the excess off. And there's our little journal. I'm not sure if I'm going to decorate it or not, but I'll have another video up making this journal. Yeah, I'll show you how I made this journal, and maybe I'll decide to decorate one of them. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all are having a great day. Until I see you again, bye-bye.